Hey bloomies, today I'm going to show you guys how you can go from this to this using just makeup. Let's get started. So I've gone ahead and done the base of my makeup already, the concealer and the foundation, so we can just get started straight to the makeup procedures. But before we get started, we need to understand something called the golden ratio. So this theory comes from way back in time, and the golden ratios show the perfect proportions of a person's face that determines their beauty. And if you have the perfect ratio, then you are considered beautiful. But take this with a grain of salt because beauty is in the eye of the beholder anyways, so this doesn't mean that you are quote ugly, and I really hate that word. But it does explain a lot about the balance of your face. And you can use makeup to fix these proportions. To find your specific proportions of your face, you're gonna have to take a selfie of yourself and put it on Paint or Canva or any photo editing app. And we're going to draw vertical and horizontal lines going across our face. One line starting from the end of your ear, another line going from the end of the eyebrow, third line going on the start of the eyebrow, fourth line going on the start of the other eyebrow, the next one going to the end of the eyebrow, and the last one going to the end of the other ear. Now horizontally, we want to start from the tip of the forehead, the bottom of the eyebrows, the bottom of your nose, and the bottom of your chin. Now this is the basic ratio of your face, and you want to see where the imbalance is. The quote perfect ratio is 1 out of 3 on each side, meaning every single section is equal. However, if you're like me, or you might have a different ratio, I have a longer middle, the second longest is my forehead, and the shortest is my chin. So with that information, I'm going to show you guys how you guys can proportion your face and balance out your features using makeup. And if you guys want a more detailed video in the future of me covering every single ratios and how you guys can change your face shape and all of that, leave a comment below and I will get right to it. Now because I have a shorter forehead, I don't want the eyebrows to go any more upwards, which means I want to avoid a high arch. So I'm going to stick with a straight eyebrow or just a natural arch. So since we have a longer middle part, we want to shorten it a bit. And to do that, we want to avoid putting a contour going straight down the nose. That'll just make the middle part look even longer. So to avoid that, we only want to contour on our hollows and the root of our nose, and skipping the middle and going back down to the end of our nose. And since we have a shorter chin, we want to make it look a bit more going downwards this way. So it seems like I have more space over here. And to do that, we want to contour the sides of our chin here. And already you see the illusion of the chin going more downwards. Now there's 3 side factors of the face ratio that is also important, and the first one is the width between your eyes. Whether this be going closer or further changes the entire look of your eye makeup. To know if you have the balanced ratio, you check if the eye width of your eye is the same in the middle and going across. And to me, I have a wider spread eye, which means I want to bring it in a little closer to make it look a bit more balanced. In your eyeshadow palette, you want to find the lightest, medium, and darkest of the color combination that you want to use. Put the lightest all over your eyelid. Now put the medium eyeshadow in the inner corners of your eyes. Now put the darkest eyeshadow on the outer corners of your eyes. Now don't forget that we have a longer middle section, and like I said, we want to bring it in closer. And to do that, the easiest thing you can do is have under eye makeup and aigosai. If you felt like under eye makeup was just not for you, or you felt like it looks too awkward, it might be because you have a shorter middle side, and that's why it looked a bit uneven or unbalanced for you. But with people with my ratios, under eye makeup is crucial. And now we're done with our eye makeup. The second side factor of your face ratio that is important is the distance between the bottom of your eyebrow to the top of your eyes. I have a very small gap in between, which means that I want to avoid very long lashes that can curl up to the point it can almost touch my eyebrows, because that will just make my eye makeup look very stuffy. These are the lashes I'm going to be using today, and yes, they're very long, but I cut the length to the size that I want to make it look shorter. And I don't want to make the wings on the eyeliner on the ends to be going out way too much, because then that's just going to make the eyes look even further when we already put so much effort in putting it closer together. And now let's put mascara on the bottom lashes. And for blush, you want to focus on the middle to get rid of that emptiness. And as for the highlighter, we don't want to go straight down the middle of the nose, again because that'll make the middle part look a lot longer. So instead, we want to focus on the top, skip the middle, and back to the tip. And on the chin area, you want to highlight it vertically. This way, it'll give the illusion of the chin to come looking forward and making it look sharper and longer. Now, the third and last factor of the face that is also important is the length between the bottom of your nose to the top of your lip. So the length between here should be half of the length of your chin. However, if it's not, it means you have a longer length here or a shorter length. And to me, I have a longer length, which means I want to focus on my upper lip to minimize the distance between the bottom of my nose to the top of my lips. First, let's fix our nose. We're going to make an illusion that the tip of the nose is coming more forward. So it gives the illusion of having a less gap in between. What we're going to do is create a shadow and a cast under our nostrils. Naturally, a pointy tip will cast a shadow under your nostrils, and that is exactly what we're trying to mimic. Now we want to contour the top of our cupid's bow, going all the way towards to the middle of the sides of your lip. And lastly, let's contour the center over here. And now we're going to overline our upper lip. Now with people with shorter chins like me, we want to avoid bold, solid colors because that'll only bring more attention to the bottom side of our face. So we want to go more towards the gradient lip look. And let's set our face to complete our look. And this is about it for today's video, guys. I hope you guys really enjoyed it and I hope it was very informative. And again, if you guys are interested in a much more detailed video of me covering other face ratios, then please leave a comment below. Thank you so much for watching this video and I'll see you in the next one. Bye! Excuse my language, that's a hang up on how should it all be feeling? Sorry, I feel overjoyed and none of this 'cause I haven't so